Hey everyone, welcome to Near Disney. It is the Friday show where we bring you a slice of some highly produced content from our team to show you the cool highlights of everything that's going on within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle. Ah. Now that theme song, way more energetic than the other one. Just got my left and my right. So anyway, I'm Elijah with Florida in Motion Realty. Normally you are graced by Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate on the Friday show, but she is still enjoying the tail end of her vacation. Hey, summer vacation, you got to keep it going all eras of life. I agree. So I'm happy to sit in and bring the news to you. She entrusted me with the magic wand. So they call me the prince of real estate around here. Everybody on the Kim Hawk team has a Disney moniker. So, hey, I hope I have my own fans by now, right? I mean, I know Kim is the star of the show, but hey, I got you covered too when it comes to all things real estate. So basically, this Friday, we wanted to highlight for you a revisit of a recent trip we did highlighting the biking possibilities because I was trying to rack my brain. Summer activities, we see that heat climbing up, and what's a great way to keep cool? And biking is such an awesome way to get that exercise and still feel the breeze, way you feel like you're flying, and all of the amazing opportunities that exist within Central Florida to get an optimal biking experience, be it a leisurely biking or some of the more intense, when people put on those like spandex bike suits with the special posture and those skinny tires that help, I guess, make it go faster somehow. If you know how that works, let me know in the comments because I've never really looked into the physics of it. But I'm a little bit more of a casual biker. But you're going to see me on a bike in this cool video that we made highlighting the awesome opportunities for biking in Celebration, Florida, and in the West Orange Trail for that Winter Garden area and beyond. Has some amazing opportunities to get on the bike. There's just so much that is centrally located around Disney. So give this a watch and we'll regroup after. So please enjoy.
It's Elijah with Florida in Motion Realty and Near Disney. When most people think of Central Florida, the theme parks are usually top of mind. The world comes to see Disney, Universal, SeaWorld for family fun. But there's so much more life beating in the heart of Orlando than you may know. So we're doing a series to highlight Orlando beyond the parks and how adrenaline junkies have more ways to get a rush than just roller coasters. Bikes have been my go-to recreation for all my life. I know many people with an athletic passion see biking as a lifestyle. And when they decide where to buy a home, they're first going to consider if a community is good for cycling. So let's scope out some of the best areas for cycling near Disney. Today we're adventuring in West Orange Trail, Orlando's largest paved bike path. With over 30 miles of trail and just 17 miles from downtown Orlando, it's a hub for bikes, skateboards, segways, all kinds of exercise on wheels. You can always bring your own bike or set off from a number of the trail stations. We're starting at Killarney. Just rent a bike by the hour, or plenty of stores can hook you up with some wheels. All the employees are just so friendly and ready to assist you with the bike for your needs or recommend which trail fits the experience that you want to have. There's something for everybody. You can just get from A to B, riding in comfort and leisure. That's what I'm doing today to start your adventure. As you know, 30 miles of trail is a long way, and you're going to want to think ahead and plan your stops. Also remember to bring sunscreen because there are some places where it's good to have a bike lock. You can just kind of lock it up, and because there's some really cool destinations that are kind of foot traffic only, like here, the Oakland Nature Preserve, where you can take the 𝐼𝐸𝐻 Pavilion Trail. Now, this will give you a chance to see some of the wildlife as well as you're on your way, and hook you up with some really cool ways to make nature your gym, as the sign says. You hear about all kinds of wildlife seen by people on the trail. You might spot bald eagles. Some people talk about peacocks. Some people talk about emu farms. I think we're passing a chicken farm right now. And Disney fans, you might even see Bambi, the deer, as you're passing along the way. If you want to know more about the Winter Garden area where we're taking this long journey, you can always click on our other video that we did with Near Disney, where 𝐇𝐀𝐖𝐊, the fairy godmother of real estate, gives you a tour of the area of downtown Winter Garden, tells you a little about the history, as well as highlights some of the community where you might think about investing in real estate. So we finally made it to our destination, downtown Winter Garden, where the bikes can still just keep on passing through the trail, but it's a perfect stop if you're not planning to go all the way through it. You could keep going through Apopka, Claremont, Lake Minneola, Lake Apopka, you know, so many sights to see along the way. So as for me, I'm calling it good now, getting a bite to eat, grab a cup of coffee. But apart from just Winter Garden, there's other places that are just as cool for bike hubs. So I want to be able to highlight for you Celebration, Florida's options for biking, hardcore and leisurely in the town that Disney built. Let's go check it out. Here in Celebration, the town that Disney built, they take biking super seriously as well. So much so, in fact, that they've depicted it in the logo for the town. So we're going to be taking advantage of cruising along on this sunny day, some of the miles of bikeable paths that they've got. It's opportunity to ride by beautiful little lakes and ponds, through wooded trails on paths and forested areas. Lots of opportunities for the biking lifestyle. So let's take a ride. Now, if you're deciding how to start your biking journey in Celebration, they also have opportunities to rent a bike as well. Just behind there at the beautiful Bohemian Hotel, there's a cool little space where you can rent bikes by the hour, like we just did in the West Orange Trail. That's one way. Otherwise, bring your own bike and go off and set sail yourself. This is one of the more leisurely trails that you can take in Celebration to get the sort of cityscape going on. As you know, that Walt Disney himself always had a dream to make a livable town, a city that he originally visioned as Epcot for a community. But in the end, Epcot became the theme park, and Michael Eisner made it so that Celebration became the town that fulfilled his dream. And with the beautiful architecture and parks and lakesides that we're getting a chance to ride by here, it is a beautiful fulfillment of that dream and the Disney magic. Now we're riding by a cool little iconic area of Celebration. This lovely lake is called Lake Evelyn, and it's actually got kind of a funny story to how it got its name. Sounds very poetic and beautiful and rolls off the tongue, but according to the story, when Celebration was being plotted out, the ponds and lakes areas were just kind of marked off numerically before they got names. Lake 1, Lake 2, and this was Lake 11. But they say that there was an infamous typo here, and it was spelled Lake Evelyn instead of 11. And the people who were in charge of the planning committees looked at it and said, you know, that actually sounds pretty. And they kept the typo, but added the Lake Evelyn with a beautiful Y to make it look all the more pretty. So that's the story of a happy accident that led to this name. On the trail, you get to pass through some of the more beautiful residential neighborhoods in Celebration. We're coming up on Mirasol, one of the most prestigious condo associations in the town. It's been built to look like a beautiful Mediterranean resort with its aesthetic. Feel free to check out our YouTube video that we recorded on this channel to highlight this awesome condo association and the floor plans and lifestyles that's available when you live here. I like this house. Definitely looks like something out of a Disney movie. Golf is another huge lifestyle and celebration, the town that Disney built. And when you're taking the scenic route on your bike down the paths as well, you get a chance to drive by the Celebration Golf Club, Great Gatsby yellow car. That's iconic. This course was built as a collaboration between the famous Robert Trent Jones Sr. and Jr. It was the last one they did. It's a beautiful course that gives you all kinds of great views when you're taking the bike out. Enjoy the Windmill Restaurant and maybe even the gift shop. Another one of my favorite biking detours is Water Street in downtown Celebration. As you may be able to tell, they designed this to have the look and feel of those iconic, beautiful bridges over the water in Amsterdam. I think they captured that essence very well. I think it's a great place to stop our biking tour for today. Showed you some great areas. I hope you get a chance to go out and visit them yourself. If you're interested in these communities, you can always reach out and give me a call, and I can get in touch with you about the best place for the cyclist lifestyle in Central Florida as well.
All right, that's fun. Yeah, glad to revisit that. My hair was more fun back then than it is today, so I hadn't that. But yeah, basically that's still keeping it up to date. Where one thing I'd just like this year when it comes to those bike rental opportunities that we talked about in the video with. I love that the bike logo is in Celebration. That I said the Bohemian Hotel. It's actually recently changed to be. If I could just find it right here, the Celebration Hotel, and it's got that beautiful aesthetic here. Like Celebration has some of the most amazing architecture, and so yeah, just so you know, Celebration Hotel's right next to it. There's all these racks for biking, and it just shows you can launch right off from there onto some beautiful wooded trails that are literally right next to it. So you get onto these wooden paths that take you through the beautiful scenery of all the tree lines and stuff, and miles, tens of miles of biking. So just get right off onto that adventure in town, and also the more nature that we saw at West Orange Trail. So that is incredibly beautiful. And if also another area, if you're looking to like maybe not so much rent, but buy a bike or buy some gear for your bike, down in the water tower area of Celebration, just a mile or so away, check out Evolve Bicycles and e-bikes. They sell all kinds of cool stuff, as you can see here. It's right next to an ice cream shop, so I'll give you a good immediate detour from there. And yeah, like one thing I love to see that sometimes makes it all the more magical in town is they put you in those, they attach those baskets, and you can have I love, like, this was my own family. We put our dog Ruthie in there, and she loved nothing more than feeling the wind in her fur while we just drove those bike trails in Celebration. We get a leash that kind of attaches to the end of the basket, so she's good and secure. And she just stands up, and like if you think the dogs love sticking their head out the window of the car, they love coming along with you on the bikes as well. It's such a fun thing. You know, I see Celebration is such a dog friendly community. People push them in the strollers, ride them in the bikes. So that is a lot of fun. So biking is very near and dear to me, as you can see. Work it into my lifestyle all the time in Central Florida. It's a great lifestyle for when you move here. So yeah, as far as our realtor expertise, we're happy to share that with you as well. Oh, someone in the comments, Kim, awesome video. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed that one too. I enjoy revisiting it as well. It's just as pertinent as ever when we get into the summer months. I just wanted that bike as well. Definitely bring a water bottle when you're at that Evolve. Get that gear where they attach a water bottle fixture to your bike, place to put towels, place to put anything. You know, some people think it's not as manly to have all that gear on your bike or all those packs and stuff. I don't know. I love comfort. That's how I roll. That's how I ride. I think that's the way to go. So, someone else, Marianne, thank you so much for commenting. Thank you. Appreciate you watching. Absolutely. And so that kind of brings us to the end of our discussion here. Just wanted to remind you that biking is an awesome way to spend summer in the Disney area and beyond. And any questions? That's what my phone number is here for. The comment section, the chat goes on forever. You can give me a call. We kind of plugged some more of our videos while you were watching. We create a lot of content that we deliver, that highly produced. We add the music, we add the great editing, all of that overdub stuff. We go into all kinds of areas all over Central Florida to really make you feel like we are personally guiding you through the town virtually before you get a chance to do it in person with us. So go into the search box in YouTube, type the name of a community, the name of a new construction area or anything like that, and then add Near Disney, the name of our channel. Chances are we've done a video on it. And if we haven't, don't think we wouldn't make one of those cool videos just for you. So anyway, appreciate you tuning in. I'm going to let Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate, sign us out. See you on Monday.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.